Hey YouTube, welcome to my TOB Made Easy series. Today we're talking about the Pestilent Bloat. Bloat has 4 mechanics and they're all designed to punish any mistake that you make. His first mechanic is the stomp. Whenever he wakes up, he will stomp. If you're within range, you'll take 40 to 80 damage. His second mechanic are flies. If you're within line of sight of Bloat, his flies will swarm to you, dealing 10 to 20 damage every tick or two. If you're near teammates, then it spreads to them as well. This is an easy way to get a triple kill, also known as Pking your teammates and wiping. The third mechanic is falling flesh. After Bloat's first stomp, flesh will start dropping from the ceiling. These are visually marked by shadows. If you stand on the shadow, you can be dealt damage in the 30s and stunned for about 2 to 3 seconds. Don't stand on the shadows, just like Olm's head phase. The fourth and final mechanic is Bloat's speed. After Bloat is below 60% health, he has a large chance to pick up speed of how fast he circles around the room. Pair this with the previous mechanics and you have a recipe for price checking a plank. Oh, and by the way, it costs 100k. Let's walk through a kill together and I'll explain what happens and why. For me, Bloat starts when Maiden ends. An easy way to get Bloat to go down at about the same time every round is to have everyone wait by the entrance to Bloat's chamber. The first person through into Bloat's chamber must enter through the portal immediately. The quickest way to do this is to pray range and spam the 1 key. I simply just hold it down. If you do it correctly, you will probably take a fly or 2. Once in, walk around the room and don't take any more damage from Bloat. Drop 1 potion off of the red carpet surrounding the chamber in the middle. Everyone else can wait outside, but it's not mandatory. Drop 1 potion and put on your special attack weapon. Make sure you also have your salve on and that you're super combated, either divine or ranging. Once Bloat's light starts flashing, attack him. Use 1 special attack at the beginning and switch to your main weapon, either scythe, whip, or blade. With a 4-tick weapon such as whip or scythe, you should be able to get a total of 6 attacks in. With a 5-tick weapon such as scythe, you should be able to get a total of 5 attacks in. It's common for people to use dragon claws first and a Howley as their last hit. So if you're using a whip or blade of Saldor, you should be able to get a claw spec in, 4 blade hits, followed by a Chally as your last hit. If you're using a scythe, you should be able to get a claw in at the beginning, 3 scythe hits, and a Chally at the end. If you do this correctly, then you shouldn't take any damage. Every time Bloat goes down, simply just pay attention to his flashing lights and count your attacks and click back. If you're late, you take a stomp just like I did here. Just avoid the flies, which are his line of sight, and avoid the hands. If you fall behind, it's okay to suicide so you don't PK your whole team. 1 death is better than wiping and costing 100k. You can always resign and reset the raid if you're that anal about it. And just like that, Bloat's dead. After this room, make sure you pick up your potion that you dropped and also drop your salve, but make sure that you don't drop any of your expensive equipment. There was a clip going around a while ago of some guy dropping his scythe.